Welcome back, everybody, to the Let's Play series on this channel where we're playing Minecraft. Yeah! Welcome back. So you probably don't recognize where we are at all. The last episode, we were right here, but it didn't look anything like this. There has been a decent amount of time between this episode and the last episode that I have spent putting into this area, making it look pretty nice. This is just the iron farm from the last episode. I've gotten it to where the rates are decent. I've lit up some of the caves around the area. I made them more spawn proof so that all the spawns are going directly into the iron farm. And I've built this interior around all of this. So I just want to start out and do a little bit of a tour so I can recap where we are, because I know that you probably didn't recognize this at all when you saw the video start. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So to start out, here's the iron farm. There's a hole in this because it's also a villager breeder, and I need to figure out a way to transport the villagers out of here a little bit better. But I think this thing is doing actually really well, and I've been able to get some pretty good rates out of it. This is just a little bit of a access staircase, so that goes up around back there, so you can actually get up there and see if there's an issue with the farm. I did have an issue for a little bit where we lost the zombie that was in there, so I had to go through a bunch and get him back and put a name tag on him and everything, and it was just a whole big mess, and it was not fun. I'm glad he's back. Over here, I'm either wanting to put in a sugarcane farm, or I want to double the iron farm and have a dual iron farm. I don't know if that's possible. I haven't done a lot of research on it. I think it could be cool if we had a dual iron farm, though. Either way, also a sugarcane farm would be nice. Okay. And like I said, this is also a villager breeder. You know that if you saw the last episode. So we've been getting a decent amount of villagers, and I've been bringing all of them back here. So we're actually getting our trading hall started. This has been the most incredible thing ever. Like I said in the last episode, I've never had anything like this before. And so being able to have all of this, being able to trade the iron and get emeralds, and then get all the books that I need to get better gear, has been phenomenal, because I never had that before, and it's just been a constant struggle. So I'm still working on getting all the ones that I want. Just recently got this one. I put that on my silk touch pick. But it's been nice being able to have at least what I have right now, because I feel like I'm actually progressing in the game somehow. So we got a couple weaponsmiths, a couple toolsmiths, and I just got this armorer. I haven't been trading with him at all yet. I need to, but I want to be able to get all diamond armor from trading. The nice thing about having the toolsmiths and the weaponsmiths is I never have to craft any of these again. I can just trade for them. If I don't like the enchant, I can take it off with the grindstone and then enchant it with the books from these guys and just get whatever tools I think I need. So this is eventually going to be longer. I'm going to have all of the books that I think are necessary. And we're going to be able to actually do pretty good in this game, I think. Because I've also never beat the Ender Dragon. I've never done a lot of things in this game, and I'd like to be able to do all those things and just, I don't know. That was the main thing with this series. I just wanted to play the game and see what it was like to actually get through accomplishments and do things like that. I worked on this hallway. Before, we had a staircase going up to my first bedroom that I started in when I started this world. Now I've put in this water elevator just because it was getting so annoying going up and down and up and down and up and down when I needed stuff. Now I can just go up super quick, come up here to my storage room, and then go back down. So if you saw that sign, it said the Dan Cave. So that's what I'm gonna call this. I know it's kind of dumb, and I know it may be copying like Ethos Lab or whatever, but um, I think it's cool because his base is called the Man Cave, but my name is Daniel, so I thought the Dan Cave could be kind of stupid. Yeah. But yeah, I worked on this area. We got the nice arches and the stone, and I think it looks great. I want to come back through here and do a little bit more texturing like we have done here with the andesite and stuff. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks really cool. I like to put like cracked stone bricks and stuff in here too, mossy stone bricks. Maybe some moss in the walls and stuff like we did at the skeleton grinder. And then I think this room's pretty cool too with like, I think just the expanding arched ceiling and all of that. I just think it looks cool. It makes a really nice big space and I'm happy with it. So this over here, the other hallway going this way, which is not done at all. I've been leveling this out so that we can maybe build some more farms and stuff in here. But this hallway leads to the skeleton grinder. So that little thing that we had in the overworld, or not in the overworld, at the top of the world, above ground, is still there, but I barely use it because this is just right next to everything. So I don't really need to. But this goes up to that. And then this comes down to the skeleton grinder. So this is still the same hole. I just brought it over. And we're going to finish this hallway eventually so that we can go back and forth between the two different areas really easily. And get some levels, get some bones, and everything that we need from the grinder. There's also a zombie spawner across the river in front of the house. I think I've said this before. This way, that we could eventually also have a grinder over there, so we can have another way that we can get levels and things like that. So yeah, that's where it's at right now. I feel very happy with the direction this is taking. I think it's cool to build underground, just mostly because I used to watch Etho like crazy when I was a kid. I still watch him now. I think he's the coolest guy, and the interiors he does are so like crazy and inspiring, and I like the stuff he does a lot. So this is a little bit inspired by him, but I don't think he'd mind if he knew that. So the biggest problem I'm having with this whole area is the original start. This house. I think it's a little goofy. I know I said I wanted to build a classic Minecraft house, and I still would like to do that. But it just feels unfinished. I think that's the main thing. It feels unfinished, and it feels like it's lacking a lot of detail in some ways. I wanted this thing to just keep going up, and I still think that would be cool if we still had it keep going up. I'd love it to be intertwined with all the farms and everything that we have going on downstairs, and I'd love all of the items coming from those farms to like feed into a huge storage system, and I just think that all of that would be cool. And I don't completely know how to do all that yet, but I'm excited to see where it goes. So I think for right now, I want to top this house off because we have the materials now to finish putting the walls up. I know it's stupid, but I didn't have enough cobble to just build this. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so we just finished this hallway to the villager trading hall. So that's just around the corner here. Pretty nice, pretty simple, but I don't know. I like the monotone and then or monochromatic color scheme with different textures. I think it's cool. That's just me. That's fine. But whatever. So we got 2 more villagers here. I think we're gonna do probably another librarian and another armorer. So we're gonna do a little bit of trading to try and get all that worked out. Okay, so I'm having a bit of an idea moment here. I want to build a super smelter, but I also want to build a cactus farm that generates XP. So I'm thinking, what if we built the super smelter and then on top of it, in the overworld, not the overworld, above ground, we build the cactus farm. So it all trickles down into the super smelter and we can turn that on and off maybe. Wouldn't that be cool? So let me show you what I got so far. So, you know where the villages are. They're down that way. This is where the iron farm is. Then down this way, where it wasn't really finished before. I've been working on it a little bit. I think in here, I want to build the super smelter. Like across this wall, maybe a second one on this wall. And then have just some freestanding furnaces on these areas. And then this will just be a continued path. So this is just like a room to break up the path between the grinder and the main area. So, and then above ground, I'm thinking like we put a cactus farm. I don't know how many levels of cactus farm. Maybe it goes all the way down till it's here. And then you can see like pipes through this, glass pipes through this, flowing into the smelter. I think that would be cool. I don't quite know how to build like a on-off switch for smelting. I've done this before where I've built a cactus farm that flows into a furnace so that you can just go pick up XP whenever you want. But I've never done it with an on-off switch before, so that would be interesting. It may be as simple as just putting a piston in one of the pipes so that it stops it and redirects the flow, but I don't quite know yet. So we'll see. But for now, I think this is going to be a cool idea to break up the cave and also have like some functionality to this part of the cave. So I think as of right now, that is the plan. We're going to build the cactus farm above this and have it flow down into the super smelter. Next episode, we will build the super smelter, and in sometime in the future, we'll build the cactus farm. Just taking this one step at a time, trying to enjoy the game as much as I can. I really do just want to progress. So that's where it's at. Thank you so much for watching today. I know there wasn't a ton of content along with this, but I am happy with the direction that this world is going, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourself watching this too. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching.